just as Europeans would use brandy to put their kids to sleep, just a little bit, the Iranians would give the kids a little opium.
You quote an observer of the times who said that Iranians would take their opium in moderation, that in fact educated Iranians would consume opium the way Europeans, the way the French would consume wine, like desirous of it, but smart enough to not overdo it. Can you speak to that?
Yes. First of all, yes, opium was used medicinally. Indeed, it was the only medicine available. So people used it as self-medication mostly for pain. It was the only painkiller. But it also would put people to sleep, and certainly little kids. And there the comparison with wine is, of course, very interesting because just as Europeans would use brandy to put their kids to sleep, just a little bit, the Iranians would give the kids a little opium.
It just sounds...
Absolutely.
It sounds wrong somehow, but yes.
But it is. Well, from a modern vantage point, of course, it's terrible,
Right.
It's actionable. But that's pre-modern life for you. And then the other thing is, of course, opium was used for a variety of purposes. Women tended to commit suicide by way of opium. And not just women, but this was a typical way for women to get out of terrible marriages. So it served an array of purposes. But they were not just medicinal. Ordinary people, working people would get through the day, short, miserable, tiresome lives by taking, one little pill in the morning. It would get them through the day. Right. Just like German laborers still at 10 o'clock, they open their first half liter of beer during their first break. It's quite similar. So that comparison between alcohol in Europe and opium in Iran, I think, is quite apt. It's completely embedded in life.